Welcome back to another food review. Welcome back, guys, to another food review. In this food review, as you can see, I'm holding up the box right here. I will be reviewing for the very first time, me tasting this. I will be reviewing the original crispy chicken with mashed potatoes from Boutiques. Now, obviously, I have had fried chicken before. Obviously, I have had mashed potatoes before. Both delicious if you cook it right. But I never had the meal chicken and mashed potatoes from this right here. And taking a break from the normal food reviews I do from fast food restaurants, I decided, you know what? I'm going to grab this and I'm going to review it because I never had this before from this brand before. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing today, guys. I know that Burger King has a SpongeBob meal, and I also know that McDonald's has a Grinch meal, which I look forward to reviewing sometime in the future. But in the meanwhile, I figured I'd take a step back and just do a little bit something different, trying to like mix it up for these food reviews. So that's why I decided to go ahead and try this. Now, I know what chicken tastes like. I know what mashed potatoes tastes like, but they're all different from different areas, right? And from the mashed potatoes, basically what I'm looking for is that just the creaminess. You know, I don't want any like big potatoes in there. I just want it to be creamy and soft and just like good, you know, with buttery too. Want it to have the butter taste. And for the chicken, I'm just looking for, when I take a bite, I'm looking for that crunch. I'm looking for that tenderness. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't feel like it's hard to mess up chicken. I don't feel like it's hard to mess up mashed potatoes. And so, yeah, that's what I'm reviewing. I'm expecting the crunch from the skin of the chicken. When I take that bite, I'm expecting it to not be dry, the meat, and for it to be tender, and for the mashed potatoes, again, just to be creamy and buttery and just have a good taste to them. But this is 100% frozen, so I don't know how it's going to taste. Now, I have had Banquets before for other things, but never for their original crispy chicken and mashed potatoes. So I figured, you know, heck it, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to review and give it a try. As always, guys, when I do these food reviews, you know, I'm going to be ranking it from scale to 1 to 10. 5 is being average. Anything below 5 is bad. Anything above 5 is good or great. So I'm going to give this an honest review. I just took it out of the oven. The only thing I've done to it is added salt and pepper to the mashed potatoes. I gotta have salt and pepper. I had to have salt and pepper to my mashed potatoes, guys. It needed that flavor. Maybe I probably, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I probably should have just, you know, tried it without the pepper and salt, because the pepper and salt obviously adds more flavor, but I just did it, guys. So I'm still gonna give it a fair review, a fair shake, and I'll still be able to go ahead and taste the mashed potatoes, and they still should be creamy. And so here is, hopefully nothing spills out, but here is what it looks like. Again, I just took it out of the oven. It just got done. I had to cook it in the oven at 350 for about an hour. So this does take about an hour to cook, but there is what it looks like. And quite honestly, to be honest with you guys, it really doesn't look appealing. I mean, it don't even smell appealing, quite honestly. But, you know, you're never supposed to judge a book by its cover. So, you know, I'm not going to judge it by its cover. But, honestly, it just looks sad and depressing, to be quite honest with you guys. Even the chicken here, I'll just hold up the chicken right here. I mean, all it is this like this little, look how small this drumstick you get that comes with this. And then this small breast right here. Look how small that looks. I mean, these are really small pieces. I was expecting the big pieces. On the box, you know, it has like big pieces, but, you know, they fooled me, guys. I thought they was going to be bigger, but they're just like these small, little, tiny pieces of chicken right here. So that's actually kind of disappointing I'm going to have to take like at least 1 point off for that. But again, it's all about the taste. I don't want to judge a book by its cover, guys. But, I mean, just look how sad that breast is. I don't even know if I can call that a breast, but it's a breast, guys. And right here is the leg and the mashed potatoes. As you've seen, again, I did add salt and pepper on it already. I probably shouldn't have did that. Probably should have waited, but I didn't. It also has parsley in it. Now, parsley is like a seasoning that I really don't use much of. So I really don't know what to expect for that taste of parsley. But I'll say this. The mashed potatoes look okay. Like, they don't look like... Here. They don't look like they're, like, going to be fantastic or anything, quite honestly. They look like they're just going to be, like, maybe you're just your average potatoes with parsley in it. And the chicken is sad. It's not sad. It's just small. I want it to be bigger. I want some bigger chicken. I mean, this is the what? Mega meats. Okay, there's nothing mega about the chicken size. Nothing mega at all. It's small. I mean, so I don't know why that's on the box. Maybe I can sue Banquet for false advertisement, and maybe I'll take them to court over their false advertisement. But anyway, I'm here to review the food. Obviously, I had mashed potatoes. Obviously, I had fried chicken before, so I know what to expect when it comes to good mashed potatoes and good chicken. Will the frozen stuff, will Banquet hold up to my expectations? That is what I'm here to try. And again, I've had their food before. Namely, one of the foods that I've had from them is their steaks, with their strawberry steaks, strasberry steaks, however you say it. You know, I think those are good. They're really good chopped up. I've ate those, so I do eat that food from them. Their steaks are really good. I really like them. They're really tender. They're really juicy. And the gravy that they have with the strasberry steaks is really good. I really like the taste of that. And it kind of has like a sweet, tangy taste to it almost. But, you know, I'll eat them. I eat them a lot. What I do, I take one strawberry steak and I put it on a piece of bread. And then, you know, just pour some gravy over on top of it. And it's really good that way. So I have had that before from them. That's one thing that I do buy from Banquet sometimes that I do enjoy is their strawberry steak. But other than that, I really haven't tried anything else. So this is the very first time I'm trying their original chicken recipe and their mashed potatoes recipe. So I think I said everything I need to say before I go ahead and give this a try and give my honest opinion about this food review. So I guess there's nothing else to it but to do it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a try here, guys. First, we're going to start with the mashed potatoes, and then we'll go to the main course, which is the chicken. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. Should you guys buy this, you know, I got this from Dollar General, to be honest with you guys. And it was like kind of cheap. There wasn't a lot of them in there. Well, it was cheap. I mean, like $6-7. Well, actually, you know what? It is kind of expensive. $6 to $7 for this, quite honestly, is not really worth it, to be honest, guys. Save your money. But is it good as far as taste-wise? I don't know. If you're like in a hurry, I guess maybe you could grab it. But I'm assuming that you probably can get better chicken from somewhere else like KFC. I know KFC. I've ate their chicken before, guys. And I'll just tell you guys right now, I am a fan of KFC chicken. I think they make their chicken good. I like the recipe. What's the recipe from Colonel Sanders? I don't know, but I do like KFC chicken. And fun fact, you know, I never ever had Popeyes chicken. So maybe I need to get that on the list. But where I live, there is no Popeyes near me. So I would have to drive a little bit distance. But I heard their chicken's really good. So, you know, maybe one day I'll go out and that's just a little tiny hole in my shirt, as you can see right there. I thought maybe that was a stain or something like that, but it's not. It's just like a little tiny hole right there. But maybe I'll try Popeye's chickens. I know there's also Church's chicken that I never tried before, and like there's like a lot of different chicken places that I never tried. But I do like KFC's chicken. I think they do a good job. If I had to rank it, since I've ate KFC before a lot of times, I would probably rate KFC's chicken. I would give KFC's chicken a 7. You know, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. So 7 out of 10 for KFC's chicken. So will this chicken hold up? Maybe this chicken is better. Maybe it's worse. I don't know. But first things first, gotta try the mashed potatoes here. So I'm gonna get a good fork spoon of the mashed potatoes right there, and I'm gonna give it a try and review it for you guys. So here we go. Kind of thick, if I'm being honest. I kind of feel like it needs butter in it. I'm going back in, guys. I'm going back in to get an accurate taste description. It's thick. It needs some butter, to be quite honest. It's so thick. I mean, just look how thick this is. Oh, well, that just happened. But look how thick these are. I mean, they're just thick mashed potatoes, to be quite honest. I mean, I guess they're all right. I don't know, guys. It seems like they need more butter. I like my mashed potatoes buttery. And this honestly feels like they didn't put enough butter in here. And it's really thick. I have to go in for another bite just so I can like get a accurate review on it. Like, right, I want to give it its opportunity. It's really thick mashed potatoes. Like super thick. To be quite honest with you guys, I mean, it's eatable, though. Don't get me wrong, it's eatable. I don't know. I don't feel like these are average mashed potatoes, though. I feel like they're almost there, but they're, like, missing butter. I can taste the lack of butter in it. Honestly, it just feels like instant mashed potatoes, and all they added was water to it, and then just froze it. They need to add some butter in here, because I can't taste the butter. And maybe that's why it's so thick, is because it was frozen. So like maybe like the frozenness of it like expanded the mashed potatoes or something like that to make them as thick as they are. But yeah, I'm kind of torn on this one, guys, to be quite honest. I haven't even got to the chicken yet, but again, I gotta go in for a bite to make up my mind, guys. I'm trying to give you guys my honest review. And I can't do that unless I taste it again. But this is going to be the last taste. So if I don't make up my mind now, then it's never going to happen. It's thick. It's sticky, kind of. Like it wants to stick to the roof of my mouth. I don't know how else to explain that, really. It's just like a sticky taste to it. I'm like right in the middle. I feel like if these had butter in them, they would be average. But since they don't have butter, because I don't taste any butter at all, guys. I really don't. Since there is no butter in it, just going off the taste, maybe there is butter in it. I'm not quite sure here. Let's look at I'm going to look at the box and see if there's butter in these mashed potatoes. I don't see any ingredients. Here's ingredients. That's for the fried chicken. Where's oh, right here. Rehydrated potato flakes and water. Blah, blah, blah. Water, cream, salt, hydrated soybean. I don't see any butter. Yeah, so there is no butter in here. There's milk in there. I can barely taste the milk though. They must have non-fat dry milk. What's non-fat dry milk? No wonder these taste so dry. I also thought that was a thing too. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick this up or not, but I'll show you guys. It has dry milk in it. I don't know. Here, maybe if I pull it up, you guys can pause it right there and read it if you really want to. But it has dry milk in it. I never heard of dry milk before. Non-fat dry milk, mind you. So I don't see any butter in this at all. I knew it was lacking butter. Okay, just knowing that this has no butter in it. I mean, what are we doing? How can you have mashed potatoes without any butter? Wait, it does have margarine. But is margarine really butter? I think that's the word, right? Margarine. And I'm trying to hold up close to the camera so you guys be able to see. Margarine. It don't taste like butter though. You know what? Regardless on whether or not this has butter in it, I don't taste any butter in it, and I don't like the fact that they're using non-fat dry milk. What the heck is non-fat dry milk? Somebody please let me know down in the comments. What is non-fat dry milk? Or maybe you don't know what it is, because I don't know what it is either, guys. But, yeah, non-fat dry milk. Yeah, so I'm pretty confident with just giving this a 4. Mashed potatoes are 4. They're below average. Something I really don't eat. Maybe they'll be better with butter in it. You know, maybe I should put some butter in it just to see if it tastes any better. In fact, I'm going to give it one more chance, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my butter and I'm going to add butter to it. Maybe the butter will make it taste better. I'm going to go ahead and say that it does. But on the same note, you know, I am just ranking this just purely out of the box. And I already added the salt and pepper to it. But I already tasted it. I'm going to have to give it a 4. With butter, I'm sure it'll give a 5. But now I'm like over here thinking to myself, what is it going to taste like with butter? So I'm going to go grab the butter, guys. So I got my butter right here. Yes, I'm going to use, I got a different, I'm going to use the back end. So that way. There, I got my butter, putting it in there. I'm going to mix it in with the mashed potatoes, guys. Let it soak in there really good. See, now it's starting to not get as thick as I'm starting to whip it around in there. I'm spending a lot of time on these mashed potatoes, but I don't know. So, here it is with the butter in it. Still thick, but the butter actually brings it up to a 5. So yeah, Banquet, add butter to your potatoes. It makes it taste a whole lot better. But, you know, just coming straight out of the box, the salt and pepper does help a little, but just coming straight out of the box, you would have to add your own butter into it to bring it up to average, to bring it up to a 5, guys. But as it is, straight out of the box, I'm going to have to give it a 4. It's below average. It's really not that good straight out of the box. So if you get their mashed potatoes, you're going to have to add your own butter to it, and then it'll just be average. But right now, as it stands on its own, just straight out of the box, I'm going to have to go ahead and give the mashed potatoes a 4 out of 10. Below average, it's not really that great. It's not really that good, honestly. It's below average. So 4 out of 10 for the mashed potatoes. Now we can finally get on to the main course, the chicken. What will the chicken taste like? I'm going to let you guys know right now. I'm going to make sure I get a bite of the skin and of the meat that's underneath the skin. So I'm looking for that crunch. I'm looking for that tenderness. And also, is the meat dry? It shouldn't be dry. So here we go, guys. I'm going to give this a bite and give this a try, and then I'll review it. No, there's my bite. I don't know how good it's picking up on camera, the meat itself, but I think I need to go in for another bite. So I'm gonna, here, you can really tell the meat in the middle. The meat in the middle will tell you a whole lot more than the meat on the outside will. So I'm going to break this apart. Here's the meat from the middle. This right here, guys, is exactly from the middle. So it will let me know if the meat is tender or if it's dry in the middle. So here we go. Yeah, just what I feared. It's dry in the middle. It's dry and it's chewy. But to me, the best part of the chicken is the skin. If you don't have crunchy skin, like this big piece right here, then I really don't know what you're doing. If you have like soggy skin, unless it's like baked chicken, but if you're cooking fried chicken like the box says, and if it's not crunchy, then you did something wrong. But the middle of that tender bite, it's weird because the outside of the meat is moist, but then when you get into the middle of the meat, it's dry. So, yeah, they got problems. But right now, I'm going to try their skin. This is just the skin with a little tiny piece, but that was the only meat piece. But I do just want to try the skin on its own. So, here is the skin of the chicken. I'm looking for that crunch. I got it the first bite, but I just want to try the skin on its own, see if it has any seasoning on it. Does it have like any seasoning at all on it or not? But here it is, guys, the skin of their chicken. Okay. So, points for having the crispy skin. I do appreciate that a whole lot whenever fried chicken actually has crispy skin. But they are lacking on the portion size too. So here's one more bite of the skin, then I'll take one more bite of the meat, then I'll go ahead and give you guys my honest thoughts. But just as I did with the mashed potatoes, I'm going to give it a fair shake, so I'm going to go back in for a double dip. Yeah, crunchy. I don't know if you can hear the crunch or not on camera, but. And I tried the breast, so it's only fair that I give the leg also its chance. So I'm going to bite the leg for the meat. Not bad. That's surprising. Here's the surprising thing about this. I'm also going to try the meat in the middle. And I promise, guys, I'm going to get to my ranking. I'm just basically sitting here eating at this point. But I got to be sure on my thoughts and everything like that. There it is. So that was the middle of the leg. Yeah. Okay. So, as I'm getting this chewy. So here are my thoughts on the chicken. The skin is like it should be, crunchy whenever you take a bite, but I can tell this chicken is not seasoned whatsoever. I taste zero seasoning in this chicken. No salt, no pepper. It's just plain old chicken. The outside of the chicken is moist. But, however, when you get into the middle of the breast and the leg, it's dry. So I don't know if that has to do with the chicken being frozen and then unthawed, and that's what makes the chicken dry. But I'm really surprised that, the first bite, it's moist chicken, but then when you get deeper into the chicken, it's just dried chicken. And there's no flavor whatsoever on the chicken. And they give you small portions. As you guys saw, the breast and the leg weren't that big. I mean, here's the chicken now. I only took like 2 bites off of it, and now it's like almost gone. Same with the breast right here. So, not a lot of bang for your buck if you ask me, quite honestly. Is it average? Is it below average? They didn't season it, so that's going to take points down. I'm not like hyped about this chicken, or quite honestly. Is it better than the mashed potatoes? I would say yeah. The chicken is better than the mashed potatoes, but not by much. I don't know. When I can't make up my mind like this, guys, I gotta go in for a bite. I'm sorry for another bite. Just so I can be clear, I want to give you guys an honest review and my honest opinion. And I'm kind of wrapping my head around. Like, points off for the dryness of this chicken. And there's no flavor to it, man. It's just dry. I can't give it points. Because I feel like if I say it's average, then I'm putting it up there that people can make better chicken, I don't even think this chicken's average. I don't like how dry it is. Like, just trying to swallow it. Man. Alright, guys. I got my ranking. So, the mashed potatoes is a 4 out of 10. They're below average. But if you add the butter to it, it's a 5 out of 10. They're just going to be average. But without the butter, guys, I have to rank the mashed potatoes a 4 out of 10. And for the main dish, the chicken, the portion size, the dryness of it, it's just regular chicken with no sizzling flavor on it. I'm going to have to rank the chicken a 4 out of 10 also. I'm going to have to do it. I didn't want to do it, Banquet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to grab the box here that fell on the ground. But Banquet, quite honestly, I was expecting better, more flavor. I like your Strawberry steaks, but the chicken and mashed potatoes, honestly, it just ain't it. If you guys want to buy something from them, buy their Strawberry steak. You'll enjoy them because I enjoy them. But as far as their fried chicken and mashed potatoes, I will never, ever get another box like this again. No flavor in the chicken whatsoever. And, I mean, other than the outside, the inside of the chicken is just really dry and really chewy. And it just, whenever you bite it, you're getting like water coming off of it. I know that may sound crazy, but honestly, you can tell like you're just getting that water taste in it. I don't know how else to describe that taste other than it kind of just like tastes water is coming out of it. So for the entire thing, guys, a 4 out of 10. And do I recommend you guys get this? Not really. Save your money. If you want to buy something from Banquet, try their Strawberry steaks. They're really good. But don't waste your money on this, guys, because not only are you getting rolled over on the portion size, but you're also getting rolled over on the taste. It's just a plain taste. Really dry. Really chewy. I'll say the skin they got right as far as the crunch, but again, there's no flavor on the skin. So a 4 out of 10 for the chicken, 4 out of 10 for the mashed potatoes. I will never ever buy this product again, personally, myself. I think it's a big, huge waste of money. 4 out of 10 for the entire thing, guys. And that's going to be the end of the review, guys. And just, I recommend that you guys don't try this. I recommend you do try, however, their Strawberry steaks. Those are really good. But other than that, guys, don't waste your money or time with this. That's all really I gotta say about this. 4 out of 10 for the entire meal. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.